We're in trouble. Something's come along to burst my bubble. Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. So this is my first video. 111. Yeah, so this is my first video. So today, this video is going to be about silly questions actors get asked. Does that even make sense? So this video is going to be about silly questions or offending questions that actors get asked on a maybe daily basis or whatever, and also statements that are made about actors and about what we want to do and that we chose this career path basically. So first of all, I'm going to go through my experiences with that, so what people have asked me, if I've said that I'm an actor and stuff like that, or things that people have said to me because I said that I want to do acting as a career, which I know is hard, but every job is hard at the end of the day. If you want a job, you're gonna have to study, you're gonna have to like read up about it. Every job is hard, people. And then also I took a little survey and asked some of my like drama school friends and people that other actors that I know as well about like if they've had any like anyone ask them questions about like them choosing to act or statements made to them as well. So when I introduce myself, if I meet people and they ask what do, I say, oh, I'm an actress, and they're like, oh, have I seen you in anything? I'm like, I don't know what you watch, and probably not, because let's face it, when you're starting out you're probably not in much anyway. But yeah, so how am I supposed to know what that person watches and stuff? I don't know. Also, when I say I'm an actress to people that I meet, they're like, what's your backup plan? I don't have one. It's like if you introduce yourself and you say, oh, I'm a teacher, no one asks what your backup plan is, so why should there be a backup plan for acting? Sure, there could be things that you want to do like directing, writing and stuff like that, but it's a bit offensive, like you're already saying that I'm gonna fail if I need a backup plan, so it's a bit like, tone it down a bit, yeah, thank you. Another question that I get asked a lot by my family members and stuff, like when they see me and things, or like friends and stuff, they're like, how do you remember all those lines? Well, I don't understand how they want me to answer that. When you're in school you revise, so therefore, well, how I remember those lines, I revise, I go through it and things like that. It's like people didn't know how to make toast before, so you learn how to make toast through the internet and stuff like that. So basically we have a process that we go through and we're just used to it, and then like lines, the more you do it, the more the lines are easy to learn and stuff. Oh, the one that irks me. This is literally the one that really gets to me. And Lord, please, can people stop asking this? Not even a question. Can people please say in this statement? Like, oh, it really bugs me. They go, acting is easy. Acting is not easy. I would like to see people do it, because honestly it's one of the hardest things I've done, and it's one of the most nerve-wracking things. Like, you get so much anxiety, you want people to like your performance and everything like that. You have to do so much preparation, so much background work. Like, sure, like most of the time our acting homework is to like watch TV shows and people watch and things like that to know how people like act in certain situations, but like, acting is not easy. You can't be lying on stage. It has to be a truthful representation of life. So if you're not truthful with your acting or how you like act things out on stage, then no one's gonna like it. So it's not easy. Put someone in front of the camera, they're gonna be like boop, 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 boop. Like honestly, like they stuck, like it's just or put someone on stage and like people, it's not easy at all. I like to see some of you guys do it. Like, oh, it really bugs me. Sorry if I offended anyone, but it really bugs me. A lot of people also ask if you want to be famous, but to be honest, like to me personally, I don't think, like, I didn't go into acting for fame. I guess if you're successful, like really successful, fame comes with it and stuff like that. But no, I don't want to be famous. I just want to, like, I just want to create art. I just want to, like, when I watch TV shows and some movies and stuff, like, they make me feel something. So I just want to create that and make other people feel the same thing, whatever that is, like sad or happy emotions and stuff. Because it's about creating something that true to life and what people feel every day. That's why I went into acting, to feel those emotions, just emotions taking me over. But yeah, just to feel those emotions. So no, I do not want to be famous. Plus, I dress too much like a tramp most days to be famous anyway. So I also took a survey with some people and asked them what questions they've been asked about acting or statements made to them and things like that. And there's quite some funny replies as well. So first of all, a statement towards Reba was, oh, you act, so school was quite difficult for you then? And no, it's okay, school isn't for everyone. Some people just struggle academically. Why is it when people say that you act and things like that, or you do some sort of performance, that people automatically think that you can't read or that you can't do things academically? Like, why is it that that they just think you're just dumb or something? Why is it that performance has been put in that category, that people that can't do like academic subjects go straight to that? But that is not true. Like, as Reba said over here, she is an A star, an A student, and I did A levels, I did history, what else did I do? Oh, English lit, got A's and stuff in that. Like, it's not about being academically challenged and stuff. Like, if people, the point is of going to uni or trying to choose a career path for yourself is that you do something that you love. And some people just prefer to do the performance part. And even with performance, like, there's still so much academic stuff in there. Like, obviously half of it is practical, but half of, like, some subjects are practical. My boyfriend does engineering and he had to build all this stuff. Half of his course was practical and the other half was academic, and that's the same for performance subjects, people. Also, why do people not think that we don't get homework? Like, they're surprised when we get homework. The point of homework is to better yourself and learn more. So are we not supposed to do that as well, guys? I don't know. Sorry, I do a lot of weird facial expressions as well. And my voice is quite monotone, but there's a lot of energy behind my monotone voice. Reba was basically going off on one. I think she had a lot of venting to do. Reba, if you're watching, I appreciate it. Reba also said that what angers her the most is that people also think it's socially acceptable to kill every creator's dream, even if they weren't asked for their opinion, which I understand. So basically what she's saying is, if someone said that, a little girl said, taking it from Reba, a little girl said that if she were to be a doctor to an adult, they'll be like, oh, so that's 7 years of training, but good luck, like, being a doctor is really good and you'll get so much from that and such a good career path, blah 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 blah. But whereas if you say you want to be an actor, singer and stuff like that, they immediately shut you down. They'll be like, oh, but that's a really hard career path. Oh, the backup plan, like I said before, thinking that you're gonna fail straight away, or like it's not really, like, that's more of a hobby thing, you shouldn't really take that as a career. Well, why are you killing my dreams, man? Why are you killing my dreams? Like, if they said that to the doctor girl, everyone would be like, oh, taboo. But if you say that to someone that wants to perform, they're just like, yeah, that's right, like, I'm just trying to help you out at the end of the day. Well, you're not, and I'm still gonna achieve those dreams because I know I will get there somehow. Elise said that it's also hard if you have a sibling that has a traditional job, because sometimes it feels like that the parents might focus on them more and their goals because they're more attainable. Which, yes, that is true, I guess, as well. Well, I didn't really have that issue, but I get where she's coming from. Like, because I guess with parents, and if you have a sibling that wants to do a more traditional job, they know how to get that sibling to the places. Like, if they want to be a teacher, they know how to achieve that for that sibling. Whereas for an actor, the parents might not even act or do anything to do with performance, so they wouldn't know how to help the other daughter or son or whoever. So that's why that person, the other sibling that wants to do performance, is sort of left alone and has to try and form and like learn about how to get things for them, for their own goals and stuff like that, which is hard because you can feel quite alone sometimes. But oh, that was deep. But yeah, you can feel quite alone sometimes. But I have quite a supportive family and stuff. And my mum put me in singing lessons, like she did everything for me. So I was quite lucky. Oh, Elise also said that during one of her A-levels, someone tried to tell her that theatre A-level was just a hobby and not an actual A-level. This is where I get back to that everyone thinks theatre and acting and everything to do with performance is easy. She said people are trying to test her. Well, no, it's not a hobby, yes, but it's not a hobby at all. Like, some people that go into doing, like, studying it, like, in GCSE or A-level, it could be a hobby, but most things that you study at school, like, you're not going to pursue anyway. Like sometimes you just do those things because you're good at them. Like in history, I know half of the people in there didn't want to do anything with that history degree. They just love to write and stuff like that and like learn about history. But it doesn't mean they're going to be archaeologists and things like that. So with school, you're supposed to do quite a few things so that you know what you're good at and what you enjoy as well. Like, it just gets to me so much. But yeah, so obviously some people that are going to be doing those A-levels or GCSEs are going to take it as a hobby, but then the other people as well might want to take that seriously and go somewhere with it. Oh, people! I've said people a lot in this video, sorry. That's what I do when I get frustrated. So Gracie said that the classic is, in her words, do you actually need training for that? I swear anyone can act though. Isn't acting just lying? Well, this is when I said that obviously acting isn't just lying. It's about creating something that's truthful to represent life and stuff. And of course you need training, people. Like, you don't have to have training, but in any job you can technically not have training and still get somewhere. But then how are you supposed to go forward from that point? How are you supposed to excel beyond just not having training? To get better in life, you're supposed to train. That's why we go to schools. Every job, if you think about it, has training. Being a beautician, being a teacher, being an engineer, being an actor, whatever. Every job has training. So I think it is good to go have training so that you can learn more, you can know yourself more and everything like that. Because without training, then you're sort of left in this like closed circle. You want to expand that circle, and that's with every job. So it's not just acting like and things like that that you need training. It is every job that you need training. In Beth's case, she said that when she told people that she was doing a BTEC course, that they said it was really easy and things like that. And that it's just singing and dancing and stuff. Well, and as they've grown older, that they've realised that, they actually admire her, like what she does and stuff like that. Which I guess is true actually, because in school, when you do things like that, it is taken as just a hobby subject. And that's why like with education stuff, like a lot of the government wants to like stop the arts being in schools and stuff. But as you grow older, you realise that it is hard. Like in school or in training, they teach you to have the confidence and try and build up make you better and try and build up your confidence in some ways to do that, because it is about putting yourself out there, which is the hardest part, I think personally. That's what I struggle with. But yeah, so obviously as they get older, they do realise it's hard to put yourself out there in front of like so many people with eyes on you and stuff. And Danielle said that they all wished her good luck and said they can never do that. Well, I wish people wish me good luck. Well, to be fair, some of them do. But I bet it's not like easy for everyone. But yeah, it is nice. Just wish us good luck, guys. Don't be negative. Just wish us good luck. And the last one is from Tanya. She said her favourite is when you talk to someone and introduce yourself and say that you're an actor, and then they're like, oh, my cousin's friend's mum's dog's sister is in Hollyoaks. Everyone knows of someone who's doing something. Well, the shades was thrown there, Tanya. So yeah, so I haven't had that personally, but I get what she means, because some other people have said that to me. But yeah, some when you introduce yourself to people and say you're actors, some people do think that because not many people do acting, whereas so many people do. There's so many drama schools and so many like uni courses and everything like that. Like, people think, they forget about that stuff and think acting is like a small world and that we know everyone. Well, we don't. And I don't really like people. I like a select few. So yeah, I definitely don't know everyone. But yeah, so that really made me laugh. Even though I wasn't laughing then, but I was laughing before when she texted it. Yeah. That's it for my first video, guys. So thank you for watching. I hope I wasn't too weird or boring or anything like that. I hope I kept you all interested and stuff. So yeah, so like the video, subscribe if you want, and thank you for watching. Bye.